All right, what's poppin', guys? I've been wanting to do this video for a minute. Um, if you don't know me personally, uh, people that do know me will know that I love comic book slash superhero movies. It's like one of my favorite categories of media. I love superheroes. Um, when they're done right, I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, to be honest, some of these older ones I haven't really seen. Like the original two Supermans, I've seen like once, but it was a long time ago. Um, like some of the older Batmans, I've seen like once when I was really young. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna go through this. Might have some unpopular opinions. I think most people agree with like some of my top ones. I mean, I think they're, but maybe not. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, some of these I saw when I was very young, so I don't remember them perfectly. So I will let you know if it's been a long time since I've seen it, so that you can kind of judge it. Like not judge me too much, when I watch it, or when I rank it. But yeah, the ones that I'm confident about, feel free to roast me if you disagree. But yeah, let's just get into it. Definitely gonna be some hot takes here. Okay, let's start off here. We got the second Marvel movie, I think, right? This was the second one. It was put out after Iron Man 1. Incredible Hulk. People bag on this. People say it's either the worst or the second worst Marvel movie. I don't think it's that bad. Um, I also think that there's only one Marvel movie that I really dislike. There's a couple that I'm like, I wouldn't really watch it again. Um, take that as you will. I am a huge fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I love it. I think it's a lot better than the DC verse that they're trying to make right now. Um, although there are some really good DC movies, don't get me wrong. But yeah, we're gonna put Incredible Hulk. I think it's. I don't think it's as bad as everyone gives it credit for, but like I will put it in D. This one has an E tier, which usually isn't there, but I'll leave it. Whatever. Maybe we'll figure out something to go in E. Okay, the original Spider-Man movie, Sam Raimi films, the trilogy. This first one is pretty great. It is pretty freaking great, not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it in B tier. That might make some of y'all mad. I do like it a lot. It's very campy for my taste. I like more serious comic movies. I mean, of course, I like there to be humor. Um, unpopular opinion again. Tobey Maguire, the actor as Spider Man, is the least Spider Man to me. He's my least favorite out of the three main Spider Mans that we're talking about here as the actor. Now the movies, don't get me wrong, are far better than the Andrew Garfield movies, but I do like Andrew Garfield better as Spider Man. Let's not jump ahead too far, but that only leaves you one conclusion: who my favorite Spider Man is. But we'll get there. Is this the original X Men movie? Oh, probably put it on the same tier as. I don't know. Is it? I don't know if I'd put it above Hulk. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it there. Some of the X Men movies are all over the place, man. I don't know. We got Avengers: Age of Ultron. I feel like these are kind of out of order. Maybe I moved it on accident. I think I might have moved it on accident. I don't know. No, you see Spider Verse is up here. Yeah, they're all in whatever order. Age of Ultron, I like a lot. I think there's some bad spots in it, but overall, I love the movie. I'm gonna put it B tier. Yeah. Now the original is this Iron Man 2? This is Iron Man 2. Definitely my least favorite out of the Iron Man movies. Um, although there are some good points. That battle at the end, all the drones and stuff, sick. I'm putting it in C. Um, just because I'm like right in the middle with it. Now we get into the cream of crop here. Okay, this may go up to S if I see that there's not many things in S. I'm trying to keep it fair. Avengers, the original Avengers, when it came out was the biggest thing. I was freaking out. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen up until that point. Nobody thought when that first Iron Man came out that it was gonna turn into this, and such a short time too. There were barely any MCU movie. What do we have? We had Thor. We had the first Cap and Iron Man, and then Incredible Hulk. That was it. Those was it 4 movies? Oh no, Iron Man 2 had come out at this point, I think. Um, but yeah, it's pretty quickly that movie came out, and it's so amazing. Iron Man 3 is very underrated, I feel. I love Iron Man 3. I think there's a lot of cool points to it. You get to see Tony just doing a lot of just brainiac stuff, just doing things with his smarts, not even just the suits. Like, there's the scenes with him just making up weapons as he goes, finding ways to take out these guys. And it's just so cool. There's some awkward things in it, not gonna lie. I do like that movie a lot, though. This is Thor: The Dark World. This is the only movie, I think it's unanimous, that people do not like this movie. It is the worst one in my opinion. Nothing happened in this movie except for, spoiler alert, his mom dies. That's the only memorable thing about this movie, and it's the introduction to the Reality Stone. But yeah, they literally play it off in Endgame as like a joke. He's like, "Oh yeah, the Reality Stone, and I got dumped," and yeah, so funny. Okay, Civil War. Civil War is pretty freaking great. I don't think it's, if I had to rank these, rewatchability and stuff, I think it'd go like this. Yeah. Black Panther is so sick in Civil War. I think he's amazing in Civil War. I think he's worse in his own movie, and that might be an unpopular opinion. I like the overall story of Where is Black Panther? I'm going to do that one next. It might make some people mad. But I know for what it did, it was groundbreaking. I get why it's so beloved. But to me, as a movie, as a comic book movie, and overall enjoyability, that final fight stuff was so CGI trashness. I don't even. It just looked like Tron, but it just did not fit the overall thing. We had rhinos. I felt like it was a Narnia battle. I don't know. It just didn't really fit for me. I thought the overall story was pretty cool. I love Killmonger as a villain. I think Michael B. Jordan killed that role, but where is it? We'll get to it when we get to it, because I do not see it offhand. Yeah, we'll get to it. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Elektra, haven't seen. I've heard it's trash, terrible, but a lot of those early movies and that over there were not great. So we'll get to it. This might have to. Yeah, this is the first S tier. Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse is unlike any movie I've ever seen. It's a cinematic masterpiece. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. What they were able to achieve animation-wise in that movie, how it looks like a comic book coming right off the pages, is insane. The story. It's not for kids. It's not just for kids. Anyone can enjoy this movie. I don't know how you can have any complaints about it. It's funny. The action's awesome. It's an amazing storyline, and it's just amazing. Now if Avengers: Infinity War, how they were able to do this movie, I don't know. It's just amazing. Does anyone not like Infinity War? I feel like people that aren't even comic book fans like that movie. But yeah, which Spider-Man is this? Is this Spider-Man 2? Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite out of the trilogy, the Sam Raimi trilogy. I love Doc Ock as a villain, although he's kind of like, mad scientist. It's kind of cliche, but so good. That train scene, it's so good. I want to watch that movie again. It's been a while, but I just love that movie. This is the first Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. The first one I did not think was that bad. I thought it was a pretty freaking solid movie. Lizard as a villain, fine. I think it's cool how they got the backstory of his parents and stuff. I thought they were getting to some interesting stuff. I really like Andrew Garfield. I think it was very quippy. He might have been a little too, I don't know, little too awesome to be he wasn't as awkward teen. He was just a cool guy, to be OG Peter Parker. But I like the spin on it. I did like Gwen Stacy's love interest. I thought it was awesome. We'll talk about the second one when we get to it, because we all know about the second one. We know. All right, Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's good for what it is. I think it's fun. It doesn't do anything for the overall story. It does have a good post-credit scene though. But yeah, it's fine. The first Ant-Man, I think is hilarious. Do I put it above any of these movies? I put it here. Yeah, I think. See, it's spectacular. Is the Amazing Spider-Man on the same tier as these? I don't know. I do get a lot of enjoyment out of it. It might. I mean, is it as good of a movie as these? I don't know, but I like it a lot. Aquaman, y'all are about to be real mad. Oh, dude, it's it's hovering. It's it's hovering. I'm gonna put an E. I'm gonna put an E just because some of y'all are gonna roast me. I absolutely hated Aquaman. I didn't like anything. The only thing I liked about it was Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I think he fits the role perfectly. I think he looks and sounds and acts like Aquaman, a cool, badass Aquaman should. And it makes Aquaman cool. But the rest of the movie is the most campy. Like, not to say campy is a bad thing. The original Spider-Man trilogy were campy. Don't get me wrong. And they were great. I think the biggest problem I have with this movie, the villain sucked. Like, man's a cool villain. He has a cool fit, but like Aquaman, and they ruined his whole thing. Aquaman kills people, just straight up murks people. It's not about that. Like he just kills his dad, like the dude's dad. He would have just like called him. Like that's so dumb. And then his brother, Ocean Master, dumbest thing I've ever seen. When he yells, I can't help but laugh. I cannot deal with that movie. I may make a video in the future just talking about how much I hate Aquaman because it's that big of a thing for me. It's trash, and if you think it's not trash, you're wrong. I'm just kidding. You're entitled to your opinion, but it's wrong though. Let me not rant too much about it. But Avengers Endgame, I don't think it's as good of a movie as Avengers Infinity War and Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse, but I love it more for what it was able to achieve. That ending third act is unlike anything that's ever happened in any movie ever. The only thing I can think of close to that battle and like how much it got me going was the Battle of Helm's Deep in the second Lord of the Rings movie, but I don't think it touches that even. Like, Avengers Endgame, I love that movie. I could rewatch that movie any day of the week. I don't care that's 3 hours. It feels like not even an hour. It flies by to me. Anyone that says the first part's slow, I don't get it. I think it's awesome. Maybe you're not as connected to the characters as I am, and that's why it was so enjoyable seeing them go to the past and stuff. But oh my god, if you're wrapped up in the MCU, if you love all these characters, Endgame is like nothing else you will ever see in your life. I love that movie. I want to see a midnight premiere when it came out. Never had a theater experience ever close to this. I don't know what this Batman is. This is I think we can put it in F. I don't think anyone likes this Batman. Arnold Schwarzenegger has some good movies. I don't think he's the best actor in the world. I love Terminator. The second one especially more. I like Predator. I like all this stuff. But him as Mr. Freeze, bro. No, it's not a good look. I don't like this movie. I saw it when I was like 5. Maybe I liked it or something. However old I was when I saw this, and I probably shouldn't have. But no. Batman Begins, that's an A tier. The Batman trilogy, with, dude, that Batman trilogy is the best trilogy of superhero movies ever made, and y'all can fight me if you disagree. Batman Forever, I don't know if I've seen this. Is that Jim Carrey as the Joker? Is that one? I can't remember. If it is, I have seen it. If not, I haven't seen it. But it would go around D or E anyway. So, it's the one with the penguin. I just don't love these movies. They're slow. They're kind of, I don't know. I don't enjoy it. I think he definitely, some movies were meant to be made the era they were made in, and I think Batman movies needed to be more in the future. They had some better special effects, better better stunt doubles, better everything, like I think these were trying to be ahead of the time and it just didn't work. Is this a Michael Keaton one? I haven't seen a lot of these old Batmans. I can't judge. See, I'm not even gonna judge these because when I've seen at least 3 of these here. But it's just been so long since I've seen them, I can't fairly judge. Batman vs Superman. I can't put it below Aquaman, but can I? I hate the movie. The plot twist, the reason they stopped trying to kill each other is because their mothers have the same name. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the dumbest plot device I've ever seen in a movie. I literally like I was so mad in the theater. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is the end of it, huh?" Okay, all right. Like I kind of get Batman thing. It seems as a threat to humanity, but like, bro, what has he done to hurt any? Like, it's just so dumb. I don't like Ben Affleck as Batman. I've seen people say they like he's their favorite, and I just do not understand. Big Hero 6. I do like this movie a lot. Do I like it more than Civil War? I'll put it in B tier. Um, I'll put it right there. I'll put it right there. It's in B tier. Oh, here's Black Panther. I didn't see. I was looking for just a picture of the Black Panther or T'Challa, and I forgot the movie poster was like all the faces in there. Uh, so I, the ending part of this movie I don't love. Um, there's some things that really bothered me in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the overarching story. I love Killmonger as a villain. I like T'Challa as Black Panther. I like. What am I saying? T'Challa as Black Panther. I like all the actors that play in this movie, and I like the roles. I think they fit very well. I think there's a lot of big issues with the movie, but I don't think it takes away from my overall enjoyment until the very end. So, do I enjoy watching this movie as much as anything in B tier? I don't think so. I'm gonna put it in C tier, right? Yeah. I think I like it more than Iron Man 2. Maybe. I'll put it in C right there. That's tough though. Blade 2. Again, these are movies I have not seen in a long time. I saw them probably before I should have seen them. I'm not gonna lie. um, but Blade 2, this is just from my memory. I need to rewatch these to give a fair account because it's been a long time. I'm gonna put Blade 2 in B and Blade. I'll put the first. Wait, which one is this? I'm not. Blade Trinity. This is the third one. I remember the third one being worse. I'm gonna put it in D for now. And this is. Is this the first one? I can't read these. They're too small. But I'm just going. If this is the third one, if that's the third one I put in earlier, it's in D. And this is the first one. I'll put it in B as well. They might go up or down. I don't know. It's been a while. I'll have to rewatch them. So don't judge me too harshly on this. Captain America: The First Avenger. I like this movie a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's dope. I think it's cool seeing his origins. I like origin stories. That's why I like Iron Man so much. But do I think it's? Yeah, I think it's rewatchability is up there. I think I'll put it. Man, this B tier is gonna be huge because I just like so many, but it is hard to break into that top bit there. Like I could see a lot of these going in B tier. My B tier is gonna be full. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I'm gonna put it in A for now. I love this movie. The action scenes in this movie are some of the best, like just hand to hand combat in the whole MCU. I love that movie. It's so cool. The spy aspect, all of it. Scarlett Johansson, that's my girl. Number one celebrity crush for sure. But she's gonna they're all cool. I like Nick Fury in this movie a lot too. So yeah, I'm gonna put that at A. My cat's trying to come over here, walking on the table like she's not supposed to be, but it's fine. I'll allow it. Captain Marvel. It's not a bad movie. It's just so boring. Like I think I'm less bored watching the Hulk. I'm gonna put a D tier. It's the only acting choice in the MCU, like notable actors anyways, where I like take issue with. Like I don't like them as that. I mean, I don't think she's terrible. I don't think she's great. I think she's just in there. I think almost all the actors chosen for the roles in the MCU are amazing. She's the only one I'm like, like you could have picked someone better. And I don't know. I don't like Captain Marvel that much as a character anyways. She's just like Superman to me. She's OP as heck. So it's hard to relate to her. I mean, her backstory's whatever, I guess. I don't know. Definitely could have been done better, I think. All right, I don't think anyone's going to take... Halle Berry hates this movie and makes fun of it. Like, she takes it as a joke that she was in this movie. I think everyone can agree it's a bad movie. Chronicle is such a dark story. It's so good. It's such, and it's like a low budget movie too, and it's like the found footage, but done so right. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen Chronicle, it's so twisted and awesome, and it's got some really funny moments as well. Um, it's just a good movie. Go watch Chronicle. I forget the director who did it, but it's so good. Go watch that movie. Um, Daredevil. I haven't seen this in forever, but I remember it not being great. I'm gonna put an E. It could be higher. Don't judge me on that one. Dark Knight Rises. Isn't that? Yeah, this is the third one. Let's do the Dark. This is the Dark Knight. Okay, this is the best Batman movie ever made. I know I haven't seen these in a long time, and there's probably ones I haven't seen at all, but I can't see anything being better than this. I think it might be the best overall. Like if you had to go objectively, best superhero movie / comic book movie ever made. So good. Heath Ledger is the Joker. I don't think anyone will dispute is the perfect choice and the best Joker ever. You can't dispute it. Um, but yeah, The Dark Knight is probably my favorite comic book movie of all time. It's so good. I'm gonna put this up in S tier. I know it's not as good. It's kind of like Endgame for me. It's like not as good, but it is so fun. I love Tom Hardy as Bane. I know some people make fun of the voice, but like he's so sick, and he's intimidating as heck, man. He just straight up hand to hand combat, 1v1's Batman, just caps him, bro. Like he's savage. It's such a good movie. Deadpool, A tier. I love the original Deadpool. It's such a great movie. It's hilarious. Ryan Reynolds is perfect in that role. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. I don't think anyone would dispute Deadpool's not a good movie. Doctor Strange. I think it's the most B tier like movie. I like Doctor Strange a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it is the MCU model. Like that is origin story. It's like Iron Man, but like redone with wizardry. Like it's like the original. It doesn't have that same. Funny enough, it doesn't have the same type of magic. But it is very good. It's like right by the line though. Like it doesn't try to do anything too crazy. The visuals in it are awesome though. I will say. And I'm super excited for the sequel with Scarlet Witch. I'm pretty sure is going to be in it. I think Multiverse of Madness, so that'll be cool. But yeah, really good introduction movie for him, in my opinion. The villain is a little, who cares about the villain? Dormammu was cool. That was sick. Silver Surfer. It's been forever since I've seen the original Fantastic Four movies. I remember them just, like, as a kid, they were really cool because they were one of the first ones, like, I got to see. But I haven't seen this new Fantastic Four. I think the acting, excuse me, Michael B. Jordan and what is his name? He's in Whiplash. I love Whiplash. Such a good movie. So underrated. Like no one sees that movie. I feel like. And J.K. Simmons, my God, one of the best acting performances I've ever seen. But I think they're good choices for those roles. I just think the direction and how much like studio like involvement like kept twisting this movie. I haven't seen it, but I've heard that they just ruined this movie. The studio ruined it. They if they went to the original like vision of the director, it would have been this dark, twisted like body horror like superhero movie. It would have been sick. But I would like to watch it. I know we'll never get like a Snyder cut version of this movie, but it would be cool to see. I do need to watch it, get a fair assessment. But I heard that studio manipulation definitely messed with this movie. Ghost Rider. It's not a good movie, is it? But it's a fun time. I think this is the second one. Okay. Original Ghost Rider we'll put here. I don't really have much to say on there. I'm just putting them there. Haven't seen Glass. I still need to see Glass. So yeah, but we'll get to we'll get to the previous movies. Green Hornet. Haven't seen it. Green Lantern, we can put that in F. Nothing to say about that movie. It's just not good. It's just not good at all. Guardians of the Galaxy, it's an S tier. It's amazing. If you're gonna get one of your friends, if they're like a big like, I don't know about this Marvel movie. That's a lot of movies to watch. I don't know about this comic book thing. It's kind of cringy. get them to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know anyone that will watch that movie and not say they had at least had a good time. It's just so good. The characters are all so lovable. The humor is off the charts. Probably some of the funniest stuff in the whole MCU. It's just great. Uh, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I like so much. I think the humor in this movie is probably. It might be funnier than the original. I don't know. Maybe it's just the amount of jokes. I know some people don't like the villain. I think it's really cool. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I've heard some people say this is like not good. It's one of the worst MCU movies, and I just don't get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have a good time every time I watch that movie. Yondu's story in that movie, great. I love how they redeem him in such a way, and he's like, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." I love that. Love that movie. All right. This is Hitchcock, right? Is that the name of this movie? It's been forever since I've seen it, but I do like this movie. I think it's cool. A little darker story. Um, yeah, I think Will Smith is good in the movie. This is like when Will Smith was in like everything, and he was just killing it. But yeah, I'm gonna put that B tier. I remember really like this movie. I definitely will have to go back and watch it soon. But see these Hellboy movies. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Been a minute, playa. But where this is Golden Army. I remember liking this movie. Like it was fun. But like yeah, I'm gonna put both the Hellboys here. It's been so long. I need to rewatch them. I do like how like it's so Star Wars esque. Like some of the villains and stuff, like the monsters and whatnot, are like real like props and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna put it there. CGI wasn't quite there yet with some of the stuff, but I don't know if I don't think I've seen that this Hulk. So we're just gonna put it there. Thor, I think Thor gets a really bad rap. It's not really the most like intriguing movie. Like there's not too much. It introduces you to the Thor like world very well, I think, and the jokes are so funny. Like when he's in my favorite moment when he's like, it's like the fish out of water story. He doesn't know what to do. He's on a different world. They're sitting in the restaurant. He's like, I'll have another, please. He like throws the beer on the ground. So funny. I think he's great as Thor. I think they've just improved ever since after not every movie because the second movie's trash, but they've improved the Thor story after that movie. So like throughout all the movies he's in, not just his own movies. Incredibles 2. I had a great time watching this movie. I don't think it tries to do it doesn't do anything crazy for me. You know, it's just kind of reiterates the same thing, but with the wife, with the Elastigirl. Um, so you know, it's kind of like the same storyline, if you think about it. But yeah, but it is really enjoyable. I think it's great. I think if you didn't see the villain coming, from a mile away, uh, probably should pay more attention. It's pretty obvious. Not really a surprising villain. You know, they try to they try to jump it on you like you didn't know, but you knew. But yeah, Incredibles. I just skimmed over that. Incredibles. The score, how old this movie? When did it come out? It came out like early 2000s, right? Amazing for the time it came out. Amazing story. It talks about like family and like being there for each other and like just the underlining like Syndrome's quote in that movie will never die, and when everyone's super, no one will be. So good, so good. I love that movie. I could watch it all the time. This is original Iron Man. I'm gonna put it right behind Captain America: Winter Soldier. I love that movie for what it does. It's so good. Villain and whatever, just kind of maniacal businessman, but so good. I had y'all DC fans. I've been slandering DC, but I've never seen Justice League. I've heard that it's terrible. I know a lot of DC fans like it less than Batman vs Superman, and I don't understand how that's possible. But I've heard the Snyder Cut is good. I've heard it does really good, and I will watch it. Should I watch the Justice League first to get a comparison to see how bad the Justice League is, and then compare it to the new one, or should I watch the new one and watch the old one? I don't know. Or should I just watch the Snyder Cut so I don't taint myself with this trash? From at least from what I heard. Kick-Ass, I need to watch those. I've literally never seen Kick-Ass. I think they'd be funny though. I would like to see them. Lego Batman movie is actually really funny. I like the Lego Batman movie a lot. It's just good. I don't know. It's good fun. It's good family fun if you want to go see it. Like if you got kids, take your kids, your little siblings. Take your siblings. Yeah, it's a good time. There's some funny jokes that you would only get if you're an adult too, or if you've been paying attention to Batman for a while. So that's cool too. Logan. Logan for me. I see. It's not on the rewatchability as the other ones in the S tier, but just from a standpoint of how good it is as a movie. It's literally so good. That's why I'm putting it at the bottom of S tier because for me, I couldn't rewatch it all the time. I could rewatch these movies all the time, but I will respect the fact that I like my jaw will drop watching them. Like how it's so dark and good, and I love it. If you think Logan's the best superhero movie out there, I wouldn't be mad at you. Like, but just for me, it's not the very best, but it is up there. Thor Ragnarok. Do I like it more than Captain? See, I know a lot of people put Winter Soldier in their S tier. I don't know. Thor Ragnarok. Do I like it better than? I don't know. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok's hilarious. I think it does the best of like it takes Thor and just like cranks it to a million. Like if it's just funny. They just stay throwing jokes. There's some. It's not meant to take super seriously. I think there was some. They could have been a little more serious in moments, like when Hela's just murking people. They kind of just treat it as a joke. I think that would have been cool if they could have balanced that a little better, the comedy and like the seriousness. But I like Hela as I can't fucking talk. I like Hela as a villain. I think it's a dope movie. I like it a lot. Let's go. Man of Steel. Definitely one of my more liked movies in the DC universe. I hate how his dad tells him not to save him. That kind of makes me mad, and I think it's dumb. But I do like the movie overall. I think it's dope. I think the action scenes are sick. I think it's so cool when the Kryptonians are fighting each other. Like, I don't know. And I know people get mad at the neck snap at the end. I think it's dope. People are like, oh, why didn't you do that the whole time? I don't know. Maybe you never read like the positioning. Maybe you weren't in a lock ever like that. I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to think about it like that. It's a superhero movie. I think it's just cool action. But yeah, I think Zod and like the other Kryptonians as the villains is cool. I don't need all the huge backstory at the beginning, but I guess it does the job. But yeah, definitely solid B tier. Megamind, I think this movie's hilarious. Spider, I think it's so good. Jonah Hill is the real villain is sick. I don't like it as much Civil War in all these. I'd put it. I put it right here. It's just a good fun. Like I can't take it as seriously as these movies, obviously. Maybe Big Hero 6, but Big Hero 6 is way more serious even than this movie. So Nacho Libre, I haven't seen this movie since I was like 10, so I can't say anything about it. Yeah. Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 is hilarious. I think the scene where all of the X-Force just dies on the jump, it's so funny. Um, yeah, we're gonna put that in B. Do I think it's in B? I guess it's in B. It's definitely not as good as the first one, as far as like the storyline goes. I think it's just as funny though. Well, maybe not just as funny, but pretty dang close. It's pretty fucking solid movie. I would definitely watch it a bunch. Is this which Punisher is this? There's so many variations of the Punisher. I think I've seen this one. I think this is the one that I've seen. It's a good revenge story. I don't know. Uh, C. I'll put it in C. These can all go down here though, because I don't think I've seen these. This might be the one I've seen, but we're just gonna say this is the one I've seen. I've seen one of them. I can't even tell you who the actor was, but I liked it. It was fine. Shazam. Is it my favorite DC movie? I think it might be my favorite DC movie that I've seen, anyways. Like the DC universe, anyways. Wonder Woman could be better than it. I don't know though. I like Shazam. I think it's a little weird how like it goes from like lighthearted like family fun and then just like monsters eating business people like what? It's very dark, but like the villain is so dark and the rest of the movie is like so uplifting. Like I don't know. I think it's a solid high B. Do I like it more than Civil War or Spider-Man? Probably not. But more than Ultron? No. I'll put it right here. I think that's where it goes. High B. This is Spider-Man. Is that Homecoming? Yeah, this is Homecoming because Iron Man's in it. Spoilers for the MCU if you don't know. Iron Man dies. Spider-Man Homecoming. It's very, very good. I can't put it lower than A for sure. I think he's the best Spider-Man. Tom Holland, my boy. I think it's so cool. He's interconnected with Iron Man as like a mentor figure, and I just think they do him so well. I just think this movie's great. I love Vulture as a villain. I think that scene in the car makes him so badass and intimidating. I'd probably shit my pants if that happened to me. He's like, Peter, I'll kill you. I was like, oh shit. Such a good movie. Do I like it more than Iron Man? I just like Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. So I'm very biased. I'm gonna put it here. I might even personally, I might say it's higher, but to try and be not super biased, I'll put it A. So Spider-Man is just my favorite superhero by far. Spider-Man 3 takes a dookie on the rest of the trilogy. It's kind of trash. They try to throw way too many villains in here. The love triangle is weird. Sandman should have just been the only villain and it would have been good. I don't know why they tried to throw all this, because they were trying to do Spider-Man 4 and they were trying to force all these villains in so they could do a Sinister Six, and it just never works. It like you have to do it perfectly, and it seems like there was so much studio interference in that movie they just fucked it. This is Spider-Man 2. Where did I put that other? That's Spider-Man right there. I thought I already ranked Spider-Man 2, but I guess I didn't. Yeah. Did I put an S here? I think I'm gonna put it here. Oh, this is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 right here. Oh, frick that. That's going E tier, bro. I don't know if I can't say it's Green Lantern or that level, but oh my goodness. I can't disrespect Spider-Man 3. It's better than these movies. But yeah, this is like, dude, I hate it so much. Like, I like Andrew Garfield in the movie, but like the villain, I'm sorry, Jamie Foxx. Oh my, what were they thinking? They did you so dirty, Jamie. Oh, that's the worst Electro they could have ever done. Like, they fixed his teeth when he they fixed his teeth gap when he got shocked or when he got his powers. It's so dumb. It's just such a stupid movie. And then the way Gwen Stacy dies at the end was so stupid. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what they were thinking with this movie. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. Garbage. And they just introduced Harry Osborn in the second movie like you were supposed to know him the whole time. They were like, oh yeah, they have a great friendship. He was away in the last movie. What the fuck? No. Okay. Dumb. I have so many issues with that movie. It just makes me. It doesn't make these movies don't make me as angry because they're just dumb movies, but this is like angrily dumb. Like it just pisses me off because I'm such a huge Spider-Man fan too. Like, and we didn't talk about Spider-Man 3. The freaking Tobey Maguire emo phase, the dumb like. Woo! There's so many Tobey Maguire memes because of that movie. It trashed his like name, bro. These movies they're so insulting to a Spider-Man fan. We're gonna go Suicide Squad though. It's kind of garbage. It's a shame because I like Will Smith as a Deadshot, but everything else in that movie is garbage. And Harley Quinn's obviously Margot Robbie plays her very well. But besides that, the movie's garbage. The whole plot of the movie's stupid. Is it even? I don't even think it's D tier. I think it might be down here with all these. DC, Daredevil, and freaking Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and it's the second one, right? Yeah, and then freaking Thor: The Dark World. Oh, that's a bad spot to be in. All right, Superman 3. I'm gonna be honest. I saw the first two Supermans when I was young, so I'm not gonna say that they're trash, but I don't remember them being good. I remember being very bored. I was also a little kid, so maybe I enjoy them more now. I don't know. I'd have to watch them again. But just to stay safe, I'm gonna put them down here, and I haven't seen Unbreakable. Great fucking movie. I need to rewatch this because it's been forever, but I like this movie a lot. I think it's dope. I think Samuel Jackson's villain, secret villain, kind of is awesome. Um, it's such a unique take on like a comic book movie. I love it. I'll put it A tier. It's interesting. So comic book movie. So Unbreakable is like a comic book based like movie. Um, Glasses as well, but is Split not? Because it's part of that universe, but it's not on this list. If I like Split a lot. I don't think I like it quite as much as I put it high B tier if it was on here, just so y'all know. But yeah, I do need to watch Glass because I've heard mixed things about it. Venom, I think Venom gets shit on way too much for what it was. I have problems with it. Like I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's pretty fun. I think it's a pretty fun movie. I think the dynamic between him and Venom, Eddie Brock and Venom is sick. I like Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock. I think it's cool. I think it'd be awesome if they introduced him into like a Spider-Man movie, or if Spider-Man's in his movie. It'd be cool. It'd just be cool. I'm excited for the second movie. I think Carnage is gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be an improvement. Um, Final Fight's like whatever. It's not anything crazy. But yeah, I'd be interested to see do more with Venom's kind of abilities and powers. Be more creative with it. But yeah, I think overall it's a pretty good movie. I think there's a lot of good humor in it. I think it's just fun. I don't think it's anything crazy though. I'm gonna put a C tier. Watchmen, I don't think I've seen it all the way through. I've seen parts and bits, but I'm not gonna rank it because I need to watch it through. I know a lot of people love this movie, so I'm gonna put it down here just to be safe. Wolverine, first Wolverine. I think this is right. Yes. Um, I I know my dad loves this movie, and I don't think it's that good. Like I think the action's kind of cool, but like the plot's not that great. I don't know. I'm gonna put it. I don't like it as much Venom, do I? I don't know. I'll put it C. Wonder Woman. Either high B or do I put it A? Where did I put? Yeah, I'm gonna put it right near Shazam. I think they're pretty close together. They're definitely my two favorite DC. Um, see all the X-Men movies. Is this First Class? I like First Class a lot. I haven't seen a lot of these actually. I can't tell which one's First Class. Ugh. I'm gonna say First Class is like a B tier. I like that movie a lot. If this is not First Class, feel free to roast me. I don't know. No, that doesn't look. I can't tell. No, this is First Class because the yellow suits. This is First Class. I'm gonna put that up here in B tier. I like First Class a lot. I don't think I've seen this. I've seen the original one, but it was so long ago. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them all down here just to be safe. I don't think I've seen them, but maybe I have. I don't know. I've seen one of them, but just to be safe, put it down there. Not a huge fan of the X-Men franchise. I liked the cartoon when I was young a lot, so I think it's gonna be cool seeing them introduced into the MCU. The thing I'm more excited about is Fantastic Four in the MCU because oh my god, do I love the Fantastic Four, and I would just like to see them get done well, because I think they're one of the coolest comic book characters ever, and they get done so dirty in movies. I just want to see them done good. I would love to see an Avengers movie with them in it. I think it'd be cool. I would love to see uh, Mr. Fantastic be freaking Jim from The Office. I would love to see him. Why can't I think of his name right now? You know who I'm talking about, Jim from The Office. Quiet Place. That's a great movie as well. Yeah, I think he is the perfect Mr. Fantastic. I think he'd be sick. Reed Richards. I think his wife would be cool, honestly, as Invisible Woman. Emily Blunt would be cool. I think she fits as a character well. Anyways, I think she could. And they already have chemistry since they have a relationship in the comic books, anyways, since they're together. So, It's a shame they already used my boy Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch because I think he'd be cool as the Human Torch. I've heard rumors he's going to be Superman in the future, but I don't know how that's going to work. I think it'd be good either way. I would like him to be the Human Torch if they could run it back. I mean, technically it wasn't in the MCU, so he could. I know he's already been Killmonger. Can't do it. I wonder who they're going to get to do that, but I have to think about that one. And then the Thing. You get a couple people with the Thing, because you don't got to worry about what they like the look. They don't have to fit the look because you're gonna be all CGI'd up, you know. You see someone with the tone and the attitude. That's what you need. He needs to be the funny, like stern guy. But yeah, I'm excited to see like for the future. Let me do a little rant of like the future movies coming out. I think Blade as like a concept is awesome. I can't remember like I put them in B because I couldn't remember how good they were. It's been a while, but I remember them being pretty solid. At least the first two. I think a modern like rendition of these in the MCU is gonna be sick. It introduces vampires into like the MCU, which was like they're doing a Morbius movie, which I don't know how that doesn't look amazing to me in the trailer, but I'm interested. And then he's like a Spider-Man villain as well, so that'd be cool. We can intertie those. I really hope just Sony continues to let Marvel use live-action Spider-Man in their movies, and they can keep doing their side things. I think that's cool. I'm excited for Spider-Verse 2. That comes out in like a year or two. I don't know. It's semi-soon. I think Black Widow looks like it's going to be just a good, fun movie. I wish they would have done it before, but you never know. Could still be amazing. Could tie into the future, too, of the MCU. I haven't watched any of the shows recently, but I am going to watch those, like the tie-in shows, like WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki. Definitely gonna watch those at some point. I'm excited, man. Like the Eternals, I think it's gonna be sick. I'm excited to see what that's all about. Maybe a more serious kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, you know? Because I definitely think it's like, gonna be a darker story. It's about like the basically like the gods of the universe, like. I don't know too much about the comic book, but I do know they're like one of them's like Thanos' brother. Like they're high level, like really strong characters in the MCU. So I think it's gonna be cool how they do like the power scaling and stuff there, and how they're gonna tie into the future. What else? Spider-Man 3 got pushed back. I think it's in July of next year now instead of December of this year, which is fine as long as they do the movie well. Cool with that. Like, take the time you need if you need to make it. If it's not there yet, you know, I'm always for pushing something back as long as it's gonna be good. But yeah, I'm excited for the future of the MCU. And speaking of comic book movies again, let's go, Batman. I think I was kind of skeptical at first, Robert Pattinson being Batman. But I think the trailer just hooked me, bro. I was like, dang, this looks sick. He was just beating the crap out of that dude. It just looks so dark and like brutal, and I think that's a cool spin on it. I mean, I know Batman don't kill anybody. Batman's not supposed to kill people. I don't mind if you take it there. I'm not like a comic book purist. I don't know. I think if you make a good movie, it's whatever. You know, you can. It's up to the art, like the person making the movie. As long as it's good. I just don't like Ben Affleck as that. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's gonna be cool. Kind of like a murder mystery vibe, like noir. There was one more movie I want to talk about. I can't think of what it was. But yeah. Oh yeah, the Suicide Squad movie. James Gunn directing it. That trailer looks sick. I think the people playing the characters are all gonna be like awesome fits. I just think they all fit really well. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger is the I think not Arnold Schwarzenegger. What am I saying? Sylvester Stallone is the voice of King Shark. And it's so funny. I was like, no way. He just goes, nom nom, eats the dude straight out, rips the dude apart. Rated R like it should be. It's got a good director in this time. Like with it seems like a really good vision. I think they're going crazy. They have a freaking Well, I forget what his name is. The starfish, the giant like kaiju starfish guy. He's like a throwback villain, like the old DC comics. Like he's an old like Justice League villain, like one of the first ones. So I think that's awesome. They're going there. It's gonna be crazy. I think. Oh, I can't think of his name. I keep forgetting names now that I'm on the spot. But the guy playing Deadshot, I do think that's a great fit. Harley Quinn is Harley. It's still Margot Robbie. Or Margot Robbie. I don't know. I can't speak right now. She's been good at that role, and I think she'll continue good. Oh, Birds of Prey wasn't on here. I haven't seen the movie, but I definitely don't think that was on here. But yeah, I think it's gonna be sick. I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Pete Davidson, I forget what villain he is. Polka Dot Man's hilarious, by the way. I think that's awesome. But Pete Davidson, I'm predicting is going to be one of the first 2 or 3 people to die. Probably, I was saying he's gonna die first, but I think that'd be hilarious. I just remember someone was telling me they were excited to see Pete Davidson in this movie, and I was like, "Yo, they're gonna die so fast." But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the future of a lot of these comic book movies. They don't have any shows on here, which is kind of it is movies. It is a superhero movie tier list, but like The Boys, all that stuff. Invincible right now, awesome. There's some great shows relating to like comic books that are super dope right now. But I might do one of these for like anime. I might do one of these for comic book shows. But who knows? Let me know what you guys want to see. This is definitely creeping up on being a super long video. What are we at? Oh my gosh, I spent almost an hour doing this. This is crazy. That'll just show you how passionate I am about this. This is my like one of my favorite genres of movies, little categories. But yeah, I'm super hyped for the future of this particular movie industry. But yeah. Let me know if you want to see anything else relating to superhero, like ranking like my favorite superheroes, like actual just as characters, like people that have played certain people, like all the Batmans or like all the Spider-Mans or whatever, or like talking about that stuff more in depth, or just letting you know like I don't know favorite villains, any type of stuff like that, any type of superhero videos you want to see, or just any ranking videos in general, any topics you want to hear me talk about. But yeah, I will catch y'all on the next one, and peace out.